So a couple days ago, I was scrolling through the Google Play Store trying to find me a new game or trying to update any apps, and I ended up finding this. Wiz. Chat now. Underneath it says dating. Now I ended up getting curious, and for a video, I decided to figure out what Wiz was. Now if you go to the web page of Wiz, they will tell you that it can transform how young people connect, share, and grow together. And then I was like, okay, cool. There's nothing bad about this app. It's not my cup of tea, but it's okay. And then I looked it up on YouTube, and this is what I found.
I got an email from a company that wanted to sponsor me, and the name of the company was Wiz. And it seems like it's geared towards 15 to 17-year-olds, as you can tell by the Fortnite pictures. An app for people under the age of 18 to meet. So like a child's dating app? So
as you would think, if it's a child dating app for children, something is bound to happen that's going to make the app look bad. And you know what? I was right. Here's the next clip.
App geared at teenagers is causing major concerns after more than 100 reports of apparent sexual exploitation were made to the Canadian Centre for Child Protection tip line.
A child safety watchdog is issuing a warning to parents about an app that's been dubbed the Tinder for kids.
Wiz has become the subject of more than 100 reports of alleged sexual exploitation against minors.
Since we started tracking in 2021, we've had over 180 reports specifically naming the app Wiz tied to financial sextortion and other luring type incidents.
Like, what has 2025 come to at this point? Like, there's a kid Tinder that you can talk to other kids on. And what really caught my eye is when I first saw it on the Google Play Store, it said dating. So they're advertising it for kids as a dating app, but they hide it as a socializing app. So I took the initiative to investigate myself and find out what really goes on in the underground of the app Wiz. So as I opened the app for Wiz, they wanted me to make a name. I didn't make an actual account, of course. I just wanted to show y'all something. Now I made the name Noob123 Boy. Now look, add a nice photo of yourself. On Wiz, use your real picture. Show your face clearly. Yourself only, no group pics, no fake pics. And you know what's the craziest part about it is? When you first open the app and you add your Gmail, they ask you to verify if you're 13 years old or older. But as you see in the video, when you add a picture to yourself, if you look at all the pictures that they show as examples, it's adults only. They're hiding the fact that kids be on this app. And the fact that they're doing that makes me think, what else are they doing? Another thing that I found out about is that when you make your account and you get the pictures and have everything set up, some people and some minors, like 13, 14, put don't send. They write don't send on the picture cover. Don't send means don't send inappropriate pictures. Sad thing about it is, not a lot of people made videos to show the deep side of Wiz, like with minors and stuff. A lot of people just like make content going on there, talking to adults and stuff like that. But the fact that there's actually a side of Wiz where you can be a minor and other minors can talk to you, message you, and date you. That's what they're doing. You can literally date on Wiz. That's what it literally says, dating, as one of the categories. Another thing too, minors are getting catfished. That's another thing about Wiz. An adult can get somebody's kid's face, right, and make it look real. Put it on there, and they're really adults. And that's what's been happening. That's what that clip was in the beginning. And that's how kids can go missing as well. See, Wiz has a feature where when you make your account, it automatically defaults it to show your location. It's going to automatically default your settings to show your IRL location, where you're at, your state, and your country. It automatically does that. So you could go on the app and you could troll and say you're from this place and you're from this place, but if you don't go to your settings and turn that thing off, people are going to automatically know where you're from. Okay? Another thing, I've also seen some videos where I had to deep search for anything like a video that I'm making right now to find evidence to add to this video. Kids are putting their numbers on the app, like their IRL numbers for people to call. So say if somebody was catfishing, they was really like 40 years old or something like that, and they go and they swipe over and they find your page and they see your number on there, they gonna call you and they gonna find out where you are. They can already see where you live at. It ain't hard. People are weird like that. If I didn't explain what the Wiz app was really about, here's a clip to verify what I'm saying.
Wiz, the new Gen Z social app trend. Wiz is a part of the discovery apps in the Make New Friends category and aims to connect young people by scrolling through personalized profiles, photos, videos, songs, and other content. Throughout the profiles, all users can chat alone or in groups in the app designed to be a relationship facilitator. Bearded men that started Voodoo, and one woman, came up with a bright idea in 2019 or something to start this app Wiz, to create an app for teens to find other teens online, and they didn't think about the downside? Quick recap of some of the issues. Digital crimes extorting minors has increased from 2021 to 2023 because of the app Wiz.
The comparison between what was reported into our tip line in 2022 in comparison to 2023, we've had 10 times as many reports pertaining to the app Wiz in 2023.
I typed sextortion into Google News, and these are some of the results that I get. Tinder-style app for teens poses sextortion danger. Child safety watchdog warns parents about Wiz. Wiz, a Tinder-style app for teens, could pose sextortion danger, says Tipline. And how about this? This person posted this 9 months ago talking about apps like Wiz and Peekaboo, which is an alternative to Wiz. I highly recommend you avoid it, as I set my age to 16, and I've had people in their 20s pop up and swipe. And a 15-year-old girl has told me about numerous predators messaging her. Plus, you cannot tell who's real and who's not. Originally, the app was mainly for people to hook up. And it's a weird thing for me to say based on the context of what we're talking about, because I have some screenshots from the previous version here. Here is a supposed 6'3" 13-year-old trying to shoot their shot, trying to entice other 15-year-olds. This one just says, "Where the freaks at? Rate me." Also 15. This is another, of course, 15-year-old who has to say "I don't send," which is code for they don't send nudes. Imagine an app that is geared towards 15-year-olds and people have to say that they don't send nudes. And just read this review. 2 stars simply because the app is well designed. However, the people who use it aren't actually friends you can expect to make. Everyone on here is either only in it for nudes or just can't hold a normal human conversation and is actually embarrassing. Even in the Wiz unofficial Reddit, people are confused, saying the majority of posts on this sub are talking about hooking up or trading pics. Like, because you might be 12, the pics of a 15-year-old aren't CP? They are CP. So as someone way above 18, I just wanted to ask, why should I use this app?
Like I said before, when I saw the app, I was scrolling through Google Play. I saw the app randomly, and one of the things it mainly said in the category, it was made for dating. They made a kid dating app, but made it seem like it was a friend making app. And get this, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds are on this app too. and they could swipe and they could get the kid's profile. Now tell me that ain't weird. That's weird. I feel like there should be more social awareness about these type of apps that are pushed out to kids, especially because us as kids get curious, especially the kids that have like strict parents. They want to experience what it feels like not to have any rules, to do whatever they want. But things like this could get kids taken, killed, missing, you name it, because there are real predators that sit on apps like this just to find kids. Another app that's like this is Yubo, and that one has like a live stream type of thing where you can get on your phone and live stream your face and people can join, and that's been having some problems too with predators. I feel like a lot of things now are being over sexualized for kids to watch and to read, to look at, to see, and a lot of things are exposed onto the internet so kids can find it. And overall, I just think that parents need to, see what their child is doing, because that's crazy. That's a whole nother level of social exposure. Like, that's basically giving your location to someone you don't know. They could go to your profile and see where you live. And people be putting their Instagrams, social medias, and their phone numbers on there. So someone was really determined to do that. They can go to their Instagram, find out where they is, find out where their street sign is, go over there and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just overall stupid. And the people who made Wiz, if they wanted to make a dating app, which that is, they should have made it for 21 years or older. Not for 13 years and older, 21 and older. For adults. Because why would kids want to swipe like it's on Tinder? Why would kids want to get on a dating app? And then you made it so it could look like it's a regular social activity, get to know people type of app, when you know for a fact it's not like that. That's a kid dating app for kids. I honestly think with this topic, this was probably the most randomest video I've ever made, but one of the videos that I needed to make at this time, because there's not a lot of videos out here that's going to explain how dangerous it is on the internet, especially with apps out here like this. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts about this. If I missed anything, put it down in the comments. Just let me know. I will read it. But that's all for today or tonight, wherever you are. I'll see y'all later. More videos coming out. Promise y'all. Just give me some time. All right, I'll see y'all later.